Hey, Warren Eckstein here. Let me tell you what's coming up on the pet show tomorrow. Great show. Looking forward to talking to all of you, answering all of your pet and animal questions, and helping you resolve any issues you may be having with your pets, or, as I always say, any issues your pets may be having with you. Here's some of the topics I'm going to bring up on tomorrow's show if we have time, because you know by now your questions and comments are always my priority. But here are some topics I'd really like to go over with you guys. Believe it or not, believe it or not, our pets can really suffer with panic attacks. How can you tell if your pet is anxious and what you can do to calm them down? I've worked with dogs over the years that I've taken out of horrendous situations, and legitimately, their panic attacks are really bad. No, you can't put a paper bag over their head and say, breathe easy, but there are things you can do. And yes, a lot of dogs and cats do have panic attacks. We'll talk about that. You may need to be aware of it. Also coming up, are you being rude? Really rude to other people's dogs? Coming up on the show tomorrow, I read an article, and I'm going to share a few examples of things you probably should never do around someone else's dog or cat. We'll talk about that and how you should ask permission before you approach someone's dog or cat and try to have a good time or play with them. Also coming up on the show, one of the most common problems I deal with every single day is litter box issues. So your cat isn't using the litter box. I know you're getting upset and angry at your cat. Coming up, I will share the real reasons your cat may not be using the litter box, and it may not be your cat's fault, and there are so many things you can do to resolve that issue. And also, you hear me talk about this all the time. So many people teach their dogs the word no, but the most important word to teach your dog is not the word no, it's the word yes. We'll talk about that on the show. As always, plenty of time for your questions and comments. Lots of great stuff to give away. So if you have a question about your dog or cat's behavior, or just want to share a great story about a rescue dog or cat you've adopted, jumping, humping, digging, scratching, not using the litter box, two dogs not getting along, a new cat comes into the household, and it's like the Armageddon. You can't take your dog for a walk. He's not housebroken. You get the idea. We're resolving issues that come up with your dog or cat. And generally speaking, they're relatively easy to resolve, but sometimes people try just a little bit too hard. So we'll do all of that on the show tomorrow. What I'll be doing later on today, or probably tomorrow morning, is I'll post all the different ways you can listen to the Pet Show live. Yes, you can. You can watch the Pet Show live on my YouTube channel. By the way, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you should be. I do share a lot of info there. Easy enough to remember, youtube.com/Warren Eckstein, youtube.com/Warren Eckstein. And the question of the day is, just the other day, I was sitting down with Molly and Willie, and we're talking about politics. Yeah, the only time I talk about politics is with my pets. So the question came up from my head. Do you have conversations with your dogs and cats? I do. Sometimes Denise might look at me like I'm crazy. I'm sitting out in the backyard with a cup of coffee, and Molly and Willie are having a great conversation with me. So do you have conversations with your pets? We'll talk about that tomorrow in the show. So I said plenty of time for your questions and comments. Lots of great stuff to give away. So don't miss the Pet Show tomorrow. We'll have a lot of fun and resolve a lot of issues and even make your pets love you, or maybe have your pets understand you even more than they already do. So until tomorrow, give them a big hug and a kiss for you, one between the ears for me. I'm Warren Eckstein. Don't forget to listen to the Pet Show tomorrow.